Hello everyone, this is an introduction to economics. What is economics after all? There are several definitions given by uh, many people. Let's take Adam Smith. There was Adam Smith, Alfred Marshall, Lionel Robbins, Samuelson. Now, Adam Smith gave a definition which came to be known as wealth definition. He's known as the father of modern economics. He wrote a book, An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations, in 1776. And in that, he described or defined economics as economics is an inquiry into the factors that determine the wealth of a country and its growth, he said. He emphasized the production and expansion of wealth as a subject matter of economics. So basically everything went around wealth. So that is why it came to be known as wealth definition. Then we have what is known as Alfred Marshall came up with what is known as the welfare definition. He wrote a book, Principles of Economics, which was published in 1890, and he gave a material welfare definition of economics. He said that wealth is for man and not man for wealth. That was his emphasis. And he says, economics is a study of man in the ordinary business of life. It inquires as to how he gets his income and how he uses it. Thus, it is on the one side the study of wealth and on the other, and more important side, a part of the study of man. So Alfred Marshall, his main emphasis was on welfare, that is man, not just wealth, but man was more important. So wealth is a means, he said, while its end is human welfare. That's what he emphasized. Then came Lord Robbins with his scarcity definition. He, in his book, An Essay on Nature and Significance of Economic Science, an essay on nature and significance of economic science, which was published in 1932, talked about economics, or defined economics as that economics is a science that studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. So he talked about three important aspects. One was the ends, that is human wants. It talked about scarce means, that means resources that are scarce. And every resource, he says, third thing, has alternative uses, and you have to prioritize. There have to be trade-offs. You have to decide which one do you want to choose. So according to him, economics is a science of choice. So it deals with how the resources of the society should be allocated to the satisfaction of different wants based on priority. And then we have Samuelson, the modern economist, who came up with this growth definition. So the main features of his growth definition of economics was like efficient allocation of resources. Like Robbins, Samuelson has also emphasized the need of choice, which arises due to unlimited wants and scarcity of resources. So he talks about proper utilization also. And then he talks about growth of resources. That is, according to Samuelson, available resources should not only be used properly, but efforts should be made to increase them so as to satisfy ever-increasing wants. So he talked about the problem of an economy not at a point of time but over a period of time. So I hope you've understood, and to let me know that you understood, I want you to write down these questions so that you can we can discuss it in the next video that I'm going to upload. This is assignment 1. Number 1, first question, who is known as the father of economics? Second question, what is the name of the book of Adam Smith? Third, in which book did Alfred Marshall give the definition of economics? Fourth, what is the name of the book in which Lord Robbins gave his famous definition of economics? Then question 5 is, who's Paul Samuelson? And the sixth question is, who gave the wealth definition of economics? Question 7, who gave the material welfare definition of economics? Question 8, who gave the scarcity definition for economics? And question 9 is that who gave the growth definition for economics? Thank you. So we'll see you in the next video.